Hi, welcome. In this video, I'm out on the street again with Thanos, again on part of the board and training process, again advancing the walk. So today we're going to be going down the street here a little ways. Again, the focus is on making sure he's adopting a follower state of mind. So again, intercepting his thinking. A little cool today. It's windy out here. Good day for a walk. But again, same thing. I'll be totally focused on how he's investing, making sure, again, he's, not how control isn't manifesting. So again, see, I'm using the pressure collar here. Again, keeping up nice and high on his neck. Okay, that's important. See, make that adjustment, make sure it's nice and high up on his neck so that you have better leverage, better control with him. Being such a big dog, again, sometimes he wants to pull ahead or try to. So really stopping his mind as I'm moving here. So same thing, I'm going to move forward here with him. One-handing this here a little bit, but see where my hand is here. Same thing, tapping him back. Want him back into a sit. Moving forward here. Same thing, I do a lot of stopping with him. So same thing, into a sit, tapping a little bit. Really windy out here right now. Moving forward. Same thing, bring him into a sit. Forward. Same thing, see where I have the choke chain up. Taking total control here, don't let him advance. Big thing is do not let him get ahead. Lots of wind here today, very distracting. Stuff blowing around. Taking my time. Yeah, I'm gonna move down here a little bit. Stop him again. Just getting him used to halting. So he needs to turn his head there. I'm nudging here a little bit too to make sure he's not investing. So I got it on one hand. Notice my elbow is really back far quite a bit. So again, I have to have good leverage for him. Same thing. I'm just assessing how much he's pulling here. A little bit of stop. Put him back into a sit. Want him to have patience. So just developing the walk this way to make sure he's. Same thing. Moving forward here. I want him to float. Same thing, he's trying to get his nose on the ground a little bit. So I'm interrupting that. Right here, same thing. Trying to get his nose on the ground. So same thing here. If you encounter an area, it could be an area where another dog has marked some area. If you notice your dog is trying to scent, trying to get their nose down, just stop, put them into a sit. A lot more sitting. So if you encounter a situation where dog's really trying to get their nose down on that ground, stop them right here. Stop them, get them to halt. You want to make sure they're not doing that. Same thing, moving forward here. Taking my time. Again, it's not about distance. This is about how the mind is trapped. Forward. Notice he's right beside me. And I'm tapping that leash, nudging him back, making sure he's understanding he can't advance. Just taking our time. So every time you do something with your dog, it's always about increasing expectations. It's the same thing here. I'm going to do a one-step method here with him for a second. Just taking one step, putting him back. See, I'm just taking one step, back he goes. One step, back he goes. Cars coming here, I want him to ignore traffic. One step, Back he goes. There we go, he's doing good. Moving forward. Now I'm going to turn the other way here. See, I move my body into him at the same time. So forward. If he's on my left side, I turn into my left. Same thing, loud noises. The same thing here. You want to get down there and invest. Didn't let him. There's clearly something right around this sidewalk area. He really wants to get his nose down. I'm not letting him. I'm interrupting it. Same thing. So for the walk, you don't want your dog to be sniffing the ground and investing. Their head needs to be up. Take them to the bathroom before you start your walk. Get them to do their business first. You don't want any marking behavior. You want them fully in a follower state the whole time during the walk. Same thing, moving with him here. So any sort of push forward. If he pushes forward too much, notice how I'm going to stop multiple times again here. Hold him, get him used to being stopped multiple times. Helps get him to float. Back again. I'm going to do another series of 1 steps with him. This is how you get the default sit happening too. Forward, tapping that leash here. He's back into a sit. Coming forward, tap of that leash. I want him back into the sit. If he doesn't do it, push on his bum. Back into the sit. Doing good. Same thing, keeping this. He wants to get his nose on the ground here again. Putting him back into a sit again. Forward again. Back into the sit. Again, taking my time. So just getting him to understand that he's got to remain in a follower state. Same thing with him wanting to invest. The bigger dog too, when you're pushing on his bum, again, you want to use the tips of your fingers to help gain more leverage. So the big dog, you want to use your fingertips a little bit. It's helpful. Up in this, sees this kid with a bike down here, so same thing. And so when I'm looking at him, see he's looking a little bit, if he notices a kid on a bike, same thing, I'll turn to the, I'm going to do this right here, turn at a bit of an angle. And so now, if you think that there's something that he's targeting, he's a bit of an offset angle like this, it gives me a better picture as to how he's investing. And I can nudge a little bit, so he's okay. But again, I'm just kind of moving a little bit depending on how he's investing. Same thing, kid moving on the bike here a little bit. So these kids are circling, so I'm going to turn him a little bit again, take advantage of this opportunity. And kids are moving on their bikes here a little bit. So just want to see his reaction to that. There we go. So Thanos did extremely well. Again, my focus on the walk is to really get him into a follower state. So a lot of just quick stopping. 1 step method, as I call it. So just taking 1 step, repeating the sequence, getting them into a sit position, and then just taking your time like that. That's a way to get his mind back. So absolutely the focus is to prevent his mind from rolling forward. So getting a sense as to how much he's trying to push out in front and intercepting that, nudging that, because the focus is on getting him to begin to think different, okay, perceive different. So it's just the issue about fading in, just like a parent fading in the right way. So again, he's coming along pretty good. Tomorrow we got a pit bull showing up here for going to be hanging out with me for a week, and so it's going to be a great opportunity to have Thanos near another dog, a male dog, for a entire week. And so, and this other dog is just here for boarding. So again, the focus is going to be on big time on Thanos, but I'll be able to use this other dog again to help him in the transition with other dogs. So the more exposure he gets to other different dogs, the better. So again, doing really good. Thanks for watching.